Hi, Kate Daggett here. Um, Sitting outside. It is a beautiful day. Beautiful. It's about 78 and sunny. I know I'm wearing a sweatshirt. What am I thinking? But anyway, it's a beautiful day. Um, and I wanted to make a video today about forgiveness because I think a lot of us walk around with anger and resentment and holding grudges, and it disrupts our inner peace. So when we forgive, it restores our inner peace and it brings joy to your life. And that's why I think it's so important to forgive. I have learned a lot in the last few years, and I'm still learning. I learn. Life is about learning. It's always, you know, one of the things that I have learned about forgiveness is that people do the very best they can with the level of consciousness that they're at. So, what does that mean? Well, people do the best they can with what they know. And that is always changing. I'm not the same person that I was last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm not the same person because I've learned and I've grown and I've evolved. And so have you, and so has everybody. Whether they realize it or not, that's what life is. You came here to learn, and everybody is constantly learning. Um, so, you know, forgiveness is sometimes not so easy to do, especially if you've never gotten an apology for whatever you think somebody did or didn't do. And sometimes forgiveness is easy. But when you forgive, it sets you free because you let go of that grudge, that anger, that resentment, and it sets you free. And knowing that the other person is doing the best they can with a level of consciousness that they're at, and you're doing the best that you can with the level of consciousness that you're at, that's the way it is. People make mistakes because they do the best they can with what they know. And holding on to anger does nothing to that other person. Holding on to anger hurts you and disrupts your inner peace. So you have a choice, you can forgive and have that person in your life, or you can forgive and not have that person in your life. And whatever you choose is okay, as long as forgiveness is at the foundation of that. Because it really does set you free and bring inner peace to your life when you forgive. And because it's no fun being miserable and angry and, walking around holding a grudge, and it chips away at your soul and it chips away at who you really are. So learn to forgive and let it go, because it will bring you peace and joy. And, forgiving doesn't mean that nothing ever happened. Forgiving doesn't mean that it's okay that that person did whatever they did. Forgiving just means that you forgive them and you set it free. You set them free. You set the anger free so that you can go on with peace in your heart and joy in your life, and know that everyone is only doing the best that they can with what they know, their level of consciousness. And that's what life is all about. It's about learning. And part of learning is learning how to forgive because it will set you free. And you won't walk around with all that anger anymore. And it doesn't matter what they did, because it's not about them, it's about you. So if you want joy, then learn how to forgive. And just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And one thing that the last year and a half with cancer has taught me is that sometimes what you thought you wanted and what you really want are two different things. So, like, having forgiveness, which I have forgiven, and I set people free, and looking death in the eye is kind of like saying, oh shit, do I really want to let this person go? Because they're doing the best that they can. And so am I. But then, and the opposite is true also. Like, holy shit, do I really want this person in my life? You gotta kind of look at the big picture. And what I like to do is I like to meditate on it. And I can see, when I meditate, I can see the bigger picture. I can see my soul observing me, observing other people in my life. And it's kind of eye-opening, because life is short. Life is way too short. Way too short. And, you're here to love and to learn and to grow and to love. So whatever you decide to do with the people in your life is fine. If they resonate with you and you truly love them and want them in your life, then have them in your life, but forgive them, because it brings you peace. And if the people in your life don't resonate with you and they're toxic, and then let them go. And that's okay too. You can still love them. You can still, care about them. But if they're bringing you down, then that's not a good thing. So let them go. But either way, forgive. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Because that's what brings you peace. Forgive. So, that's it for today. So yeah. Until next time, be well, stay safe, and love ya. Bye.